What's up, YouTube? Today is March 14th. It is Tuesday, and Steve and I just got back from our vacation from Florida. If you have not checked out that vlog, check it out. I launched it yesterday morning, and it's really good. Congo, he edited it. All of his information is in that vlog, so it's a really good edit, and I'm super excited about it. But anyways, so we got back and I've just been grinding on work and everything, but today I wanted to take some time and show you guys a physique update, which I'm about to show you right now. I've not done a physique update since the beginning of my off season, September-ish, August maybe. I don't know, but I've not done one for so long. So I know I showed you guys my weight at the beginning of this journey. I was 125, I'm now 120 something. So I'll show you that weight here. And then I just recorded a physique update during my check-in with my coach, Nick Tong. So you guys will see that play here. Basically, I checked in with him today. When I was 9 weeks out last season, I weighed 120, but now I am about 13 and a half weeks out and I weigh the same 120. We see a lot of great changes, and I definitely gained a lot of lean mass, especially in my lower half and my glutes and my hamstrings. So that's really good, and I am excited to continue on this journey. I hope you guys are liking this series. Let me know what you want to see next. But what I'm about to do is open the floor to Instagram Live and do a Q&A. I wanted to kind of post an Instagram photo and say that I was doing a Q&A, but I thought this was a little bit more interactive, and I always have fun doing these. So I thought I would record it. My hand may get tired holding the phone up, talking to them, talking to you. So I'm gonna have to figure that part out, but I hope you all enjoy this Q&A. Have not done one in a while, and let's do this. Oops. Hello. Instagram. All right, exercises, building the legs. It depends on if you're like quad dominant or glute dominant. That definitely varies, but I would actually try and go with more compound movements, heavier movements, as well as isolation movements. You don't want to forget those. And then to grow any body part, I would eat in a surplus, maybe try reverse dieting. Best food to eat before running. Probably something quick digesting, a carb. Fruit's really good, cream of rice, jasmine rice, some sweet potatoes, anything like that, as well as protein, a little bit of protein. Hi, Kia! What is the most effective form of cardio? I have an entire YouTube video on this in terms of HIIT and LISS. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and check that out. But it definitely varies. If you want to burn fat quicker, I would say do a little bit more HIIT, but always keep LISS in there as well. When's your wedding date? 7/21/17, so that is coming up. And yeah, some weeks I have like crazy planning times, and some weeks I like don't do anything. So oh, HIIT into your workouts. I would recommend starting with like 2 days a week of HIIT, and then move up to 3 and then maybe 4. I would say HIIT is very taxing on your body, so you don't want to do that every single day. You want to at least have a day to recover from HIIT, because if you're thinking about it, you're going all out for that 20 seconds and you're recovering for 90 seconds. It's going to take a while for your body to recover. Oh, here's Zoe. She got a groom. Tell her she looks beautiful. Zoe! Favorite food? Physique. I love Physique. I love desserts. Seriously, when I have cravings, it's only desserts. Favorite snack? I used to love Faye and peanut butter and PB2 and protein powder, but I've recently cut dairy out of my diet. So right now, my favorite snack, I love cream of rice with PB2 and peanut butter and a little bit of protein powder. I think that's probably my favorite snack. What else? I also love sweet potatoes mixed with egg whites and cinnamon and PB2 powder and stevia and salt, so that's really good. Best HIIT workouts. So I've done a lot of research on this, and it has been shown that the spin bike is the best for HIIT cardio because you can go as quick as you can, and also, you know, sprints on the ground, not treadmill. You want to do something that you can kick up the intensity really fast, and the spin bike has been proven to be the best cardio machine for that. When you reverse diet, when do you start taking away cardio? It depends how much cardio you're doing at that time. So you just kind of like slowly taper that off to eventually do none, or some people like to really light cardio, so doing a little bit of lifts won't hurt you, even some HIIT, but in terms of me for recovery, I take all cardio out. Xanthan gum during prep. So when you're on prep, well, specifically in terms of my experience, I eat a lot of nutrient-dense foods, and I'm not eating too much food, so my body is very sensitive. Xanthan gum can make you have digestive issues and make you bloat. So I tend to not use xanthan gum, but some people are fine on it. What is the best workout for losing stomach fat? Honestly, there's no best workout for losing stomach fat. It's gonna be time, it's gonna be consistency in the gym, it's gonna be your diet. But I do feel like every time, I mean, I've only done prep twice, but I feel like it definitely has helped me like lose that body fat in that midsection area, because I've always had a problem there my whole life. But leaning down to a low body fat percentage and then growing from there, for some reason my body fat has distributed differently. So just time and consistency and diet. High school sports. I did not play any sports. I was on the dance team at Windsor High School in Windsor, Colorado. And yeah, I did not play any sports. I also did competitive cheerleading for some time when I was in middle school too. Okay, I'm 24. How many more years do you think you can carry on as a bikini competitor? Honestly, I don't see myself competing for a long time. It depends how well I do. It depends how much I love it. I do know that when I get super, super lean and have very low macros, it's hard to enjoy life so much in general. So I do like having flexibility and freedom, but right now I also do love the stage. So I don't know, it just kind of depends on how I'm feeling and everything. Right now it's just for fun and a sport. But it just, I think if I were to do well, like on a pro stage and like get my pro card and everything, it just depends. It just depends, I don't know. But I don't see myself competing for like a very long time, if that makes sense. So I don't think it's very healthy on your body. Best things to snack on or drink on low carb days. Ooh, I'm about to show you. Best drink when dieting, sparkling water, flavored sparkling water, and then a 1-calorie Welch's packet. It's good stuff. Best thing to take to help you get lean. Honestly, there's nothing you can really take. You can take a fat burner, but I would say most fat burners help with appetite and energy, which in turn help you to get leaner because you're expending more energy and you're eating less. But I don't think there's anything that you can necessarily take unless it's like a hardcore drug. Why did you cut out dairy? So I cut out dairy because I am trying to clear up my face, all this that's going on. I have a little bit of foundation on right now, but I've been on a journey to make my face flawless because that's something that I have struggled with my whole life, as long as I can remember. So I've always wore foundation, leaving the house, going to the gym, going to the store. Every time I left the house, I would have to have makeup on. So one day I was talking to Chloe and she was like, how you get rid of these blemishes in your acne is you don't go to the gym with any makeup on. And so at first I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. That is psycho. Like, I would never go anywhere without makeup. But I did it and I hated it at first. It was super uncomfortable. But long story short, I've been on a journey to help my face, and going to the gym and working out without makeup has helped so much. But dairy, I cut it out, and I honestly have to say that it has helped my face a ton as well. I think I'm just someone who is sensitive to it, but it might find its way back in the future. Artificial sweeteners, when do you cut them out in a contest prep? So the thing with that is artificial sweeteners make you hungrier and they can cause you to bloat, which is fine if you can handle the hunger, and it's also fine to be bloated. If you're doing a check-in with your coach, you know, the next day, you don't necessarily want to be bloated. You don't really want to hold water when you're weighing in, because that can fluctuate and blur out the results, the true results, and how you're responding to the food and cardio and training. So they're not necessarily bad, but those are just things that you need to look out for. I wouldn't recommend having those on peak week though. I don't drink protein powder right now. I completely took that out of my diet since I started contest prep. Favorite bite snack? Oh my gosh, gooey peanut butter blondie. Oh my gosh, I can't even say enough good things about that. If you heat it up in the microwave and it gets melty and the chocolate melts, it's so good. It's so good, oh my gosh. And they're vegan too, which is really cool. Best way to lose cellulite in the butt. Genetics play a huge part in that, in terms of where body fat distributes, but as females, that's a lot of where we hold our body fat. So I literally think everyone has cellulite on their butt, but to help reduce it, there's nothing better than consistency to diet and training. Are you taking on new clients? So right now I'm actually coming out with something really cool, and I can't tell you guys yet, but it should be out within a month. So that will be, I'm not gonna say any more about that, but I've been really busy with that, so I'm hoping to take on new clients next week, about 5 more, which is pushing it for me, but I really do think that I have time to do that, so. We need to see Tay versus Bub's Big Ugly. Yeah, right. I don't know if actually, you know what, I could probably do it after prep because I'm so hungry, so I might take you on in that challenge. But for those that don't know, it's a huge burger. How many pounds is it, Steve?
It's a pound. I don't know if it's a pound raw. It's a pound burger. It's a
pound raw, and it doesn't sound big, but it's like really big. How should I determine my macros? So it depends on where you want to go. Like if you want to cut, okay, so you got to find out your macros first. You got to type into MyFitnessPal for at least like 5 days, 3 to 5 days, see where your maintenance calories are at, and from there, you either increase your calories or macros, whatever system you follow, or decrease your calories or macros, whatever system you follow. For cutting or growing, that's kind of how it works, and then just take it slow from there. Keep track of your progress, pictures, weight every week. Be consistent with yourself if you don't have a coach. Definitely try and take that serious because you can go pretty far if you spend some time to dedicate to that. Let's see here. I'm not taking birth control. I used to take birth control. It doesn't make me feel very good in any way. I've tried a plethora of different birth controls, but my body doesn't do well with like chemicals in it. I don't want to take that, so I don't take it anymore. Curb cravings. I eat a lot of volume foods. I space my meals out a lot. I try and eat, you know, like 7 times a day. I honestly think curb cravings, you have to spread your meals out correctly, and you have to spread your protein out correctly, because that's what's going to satiate you. So curbing cravings, it's just something you'll have to learn. I feel like meal timing is #1 with that. Tips of looking like you lift. Been lifting for years and can't seem to show it. Muscle definition just won't show. So frustrating. So honestly, you may not be lean enough, and that sounds kind of crazy, but I feel like when I'm in my off season, I look like I don't lift because there's body fat covering all my muscles. So when I lean down, that's actually when you look bigger. Even though you're not physically bigger, you look bigger because you can see more muscles. So maybe try going through a cutting phase and seeing what your body looks like then, because that could actually be a little bit of motivation for you. Cutting dairy out of your diet, I feel like that's not really needed if you're not having any skin issues and your body digests it well. The Tay-Chay, OMG. Hello, Abby Wellness. I will be seeing you soon. I just haven't gone to cryo because it's literally snowing out. So I've been a huge baby But honestly, every day when I work out, I'm like, I'm gonna go to Abby, but I'm just too much of a wimp, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. How did you become so known in the fitness industry? I started my fitness Instagram about like 4 years ago. Junior year, was that 4 years ago? Junior year of college.
Yeah.
4 years ago. So I started it then, and I would post recipes and I would post workouts, and so I've been like building this up for a while, but I feel like something that helped boost it was the bodybuilding.com search, and then I got with, you know, my sponsors. Not that sponsors really boost your awareness in the industry, sometimes you can boost their awareness more, but I feel like after the bodybuilding.com search, I don't know, I feel like it took off then. Florida was amazing, didn't want to come home, it's snowing today, so yeah, that really sucks. We did not want to leave, and Steve started school today, or yesterday, so it was great though, like the sand and the sun and the ocean, like I'm so jealous of you all that live in Florida. Which show is Steve doing? Steve's doing Brew City in Wisconsin, which is a week after Junior Nationals, so it's gonna be good. I'm excited for him. What's in your gym bag? I have so many bands in my gym bag, it's unreal. Like, the bulk of my gym bag is those resistant bands. I can't ever get anything out because like there's bands attached to everything and everything's flying about. Steve, are you enjoying prep?
No. No, it's all right. It's just takes a lot of time getting all my stuff together every day. I'm eating like 3,000 calories.
I think he will like it even more when he starts seeing the crazy results when he gets leaner, because that's what's kind of motivating throughout this process, obviously. Is it true you can eat whatever you want as long as it fits your macros? I am not a believer in that at all. I went to school for nutrition. I grew up with a basically nutritionist father, because like he would feed us broccoli every day and almonds. Like, I was that health freak in school, so I understand the importance of nutrients and all the processes that they have in the body. So I believe in balance, so mostly eating majority of nutrient dense foods, but allowing, you know, a Pop-Tart every day, as well as Oreos and wine. Like, that's all fine. I just feel like eating all processed foods doesn't do the body any good, especially with performance in the gym, digestion, skin, all of that. So you seem like you have a lot of energy even being on prep. Do you feel any different this time? Well, last time I came to Nick like 11 weeks out, and then I went on a cruise, so we really didn't start until like 9 weeks out. So we had to go pretty hard, and by the end I was so low energy. If you guys watch my YouTube videos, I'm like, hey guys, like holding on here for dear life. But it wasn't that bad because Nick is very good at giving us refeeds and keeping fat in there, which is really important as a female for your hormones. So right now I would say that I do have a lot of energy, but that's because we've only done 1 drop in macros and my body has responded very, very well. So I've been on the same macros for like 5 weeks because my body just keeps dropping, which is a result of a proper reverse diet and gaining lean mass in many different areas of my body. So I'm hoping that this prep we won't have to go too hard, and if we do have to go hard, hopefully I'll have some refeeds. So long story short, I do have a lot of energy right now. You're right. How much do you love cryo? I love after cryo. I mean, it's good for you, so I'll do it. Alright guys, I ran out of time on my camera, so that's why you guys did not see the end of that. It lasted for literally like an hour, but I hope you guys got something from it. So again, please leave comments down below for what you want to see, and I love you all so much. Please stay tuned to the rest of the series, which is gonna last, you know, 13 and a half more weeks. So I hope you all are ready, because I definitely am.